It's ridiculous the things I do sometimes just to get myself into the picture. So today I am going to make some bug spray. Some organic bug spray, that is. And in my organic bug spray, we're going to be using some organically grown tobacco. Yeehaw! It's grown on the Indian reservation. No additives or preservatives. Believe it or not, tobacco's kind of got a bad rap with the cigarette companies and everything because it has great medicinal purposes. I mean, the Native Americans knew this. And, of course, like everything else in this world, it gets twisted and inverted, perverted, and whatnot. But we don't just use organic tobacco in my organic bug spray. And as you can see, the sun is trying to come out here. It's been about a week. And it was 61 this morning. And it's basically unheard of here where I live. So then we've gotten our spring, because we kind of skipped our spring and went straight to summer. And then Mother Nature reversed her course. And she's like, wait a minute here. We haven't had a spring yet. But it's got a lot of things confused, I think, along with me. And that's not easy to do. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. So let's go make some bug spray. And I'd really love to pause it, but you know the drill around here, right? You know the drill, guys. I'm not going to say the K word. I'm not going to say it. No, I'm not. I'm not going to say it. Okay. This has come to a boil already. Jeez. So, you know what? It's probably been boiling for a while. So, you know what I'm going to need to do? I'm going to add a little bit more water to it, just for evaporation. And this doesn't have to be exactly precise. It really doesn't. And I'm making a double batch because just a single batch with 2 gardens going is not cutting it. So what you want is you want a quart of water. Which, if you're not used to quarts, that would be, that would be 2 cups of water for a half a quart. So you need 4 quarts. Now, since I'm doing a double batch, I've got, wait a second, a half a quart. I put 4 cups in there, so that's a quart. So actually, okay, this is ridiculous. Like I said, it's not precise. I put 4 2 cups in, so to get a quart. And I just added a cup because of evaporation. And I'm gonna let that come back up to a boil. Now, the first time I made this, I peeled the onions and diced them real nice like I was cooking dinner. And I peeled the garlic and diced that like I was cooking real nice. And you know, this time I'm just not going to do that. It doesn't need to be done. So I'm putting it in my little handy dandy food processor. I'm not putting the whole bulbs of garlic in there. I split them up, as you can see. But I'm not going to take the skins off or anything because this is all going to be strained. So I don't know what I was thinking back then. But yeah, this is a bug spray, not dinner. So I'm going to set you down and I'm going to blend that real quick. And since I don't have an outlet over here, I have one over here, and I'm not getting out the extension cord. I just kind of squat down there and give her heck. Sorry you couldn't see that, but I'm sure you've used a food processor before, right? And if you haven't, it'll be something to look forward to, right? Okay, so what I got in here are 3 bulbs of garlic, and they're about this size. Okay, so you're gonna want a half an onion, but since and that's a large onion, and these were really small, so I got 2 onions. Okay, so we are going to put the onions in the water that's boiling. And we're going to come over here and get the garlic. We're going to dump that in. I'm going to try not to start making different voices here. Silly, silly. Oh, I'm so silly. Okay. I'm going to give that a little rinsey. Make sure I get all the garlic out. Okay. And then your regular recipe, just a single recipe, you're going to want a tablespoon of organic dish soap, but I don't add that to the end, and a tablespoon of oil. I'm not going to use olive oil. I'm just going to use, I think I've got some peanut oil and some vegetable oil. I'll pick probably the vegetable oil. But like I said, I don't add that to the end. So I want to talk about peppers before I add those in, because you need a tablespoon of cayenne. But I do a little extra peppers. I do a tablespoon of cayenne, but then I add my own dried chili peppers. But I want to discuss drying peppers, because I want you to see the difference. These are peppers that I strung and hung, not in the sun. And these peppers here that aren't near as pretty, I strung, but they were in the sun, and look at what happened. I mean, that's what the sun can do. I mean, these I will use for planting purposes, and I have used them this year for planting purposes, and they're growing just fine. And these that I did not hang in the sun, and they look how beautiful they are. Those are for cooking. So for my bug spray, they don't need to be pretty, right? So we're gonna grab these. I'm gonna put 4 of them in there. You know, I like things spicy, and I hear that bugs don't. Okay, once this starts roaring, you want to bring this down to just a simmer. Boy, I really smell that garlic. And I'm just gonna grind these up. Now, if you are very sensitive to peppers, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. And don't be rubbing your eye, you know, hand. If you do, don't rub your eyes with your hands. Or actually rub your face with it. It's great for wrinkles. Seriously. Just don't get it in your eyes. Okay, cayenne pepper. Looking for the cayenne. I know I got some cayenne in here. Oh, here we go. Cayenne. And this is very difficult using one hand. I'm sorry if it's all jumbly bumbly. I'm sorry if it's all jumbly bumbly and I'm talking like this. So about a tablespoon of this. And I'm just gonna eyeball it because I have one hand. And that's about a tablespoon. And plus I have those other peppers in there. Okay, you're gonna want to let this steep basically for about an hour. Oh, I forgot another ingredient, the magic ingredient. My tabaki, my wacky tabaki. My Native American grown tobacco. And we're going to put I guess if you chew tobacco, we'll put like about as much as you put in your mouth. And there we go. But actually I need to do that twice. I forgot I'm making a double batch here. So I actually need to put some more cayenne in there, don't I? Okay. I need to get some more cayenne in there. I forgot I'm making a double batch, folks. Okay, if that don't ward off the bugs, I don't know what will. I just don't know. And like I said, you're going to let this steep, Miss Love Warrior, if you're having a bug problem like I am, for about an hour. Then you're going to take it off and let it cool until it's basically room temperature, and then you're going to take like a mesh screen colander such as this, and if you don't have that, you know, a regular colander, maybe put some cloth down in it and put it in a bigger bowl and do it like that. It's going to take you a little bit longer, but it's possible. It's doable. Okay, I am at this moment why I'm making bug spray, because it looks like the rain is going to leave us behind and the sun's going to come out, and I need to get something on my plants so that I can enjoy all of the vegetables I've been growing as much as the bugs have. Okay, not last year, but the year before, I was growing some chili Thai peppers. Now, these are much different than, why isn't this showing? Oh, weird. Okay. These are our chilies here, American chilies, I guess is what you call it. The chili pepper. And I've got them growing out there. But not last year, but the year before, I planted my chili peppers next to my Thai chilies. And there is a significant difference. I love these for a special hot sauce, Thai hot sauce I make, and it's just absolutely wonderful. And I will actually show you how to make that, not today, because I want to show you how I strung these and hung them not in the sun, that they came out so beautiful red and basically dehydrated. You just take a needle and thread and double up on it. Can you see? It's all wackadoo, I know. And you start stringing them. And you don't want to string it actually through the pepper. You want to string it through the stem. Now I'm going to put this down and see if I can't show you. And I hope you noticed my, oh my goodness gracious gravy. Oh! Jeez Louise. There we go. Should have done that a while ago, huh? Okay, you're going to want to I don't know what to tell you. You are gonna wanna, oh boy. Oh, before I didn't finish my story. Okay, so I planted these Thai chili peppers by the American chilies, and they got cross-pollinated, and I ended up with, I mean, the shape, these are dried out, but I ended up with these big fat things. Yeah, so I didn't create a new pepper. Whoever was doing the pollinating created a new pepper line. It was a cross between the American chili and the Thai chili, and so I lost this particular pepper, and I couldn't grow them last year because I didn't have any, and it's hard to get them. You have to be like on it to get these peppers at this Asian mart, and that's where I went and got them because you can get them fresh, and then you hang and dry them, and then you plant the seed. Well, I didn't get to it in time and get the seeds dried out for last season, so I didn't have any Thai peppers, and I don't have any Thai peppers this year. And I finally went in there, and they had these fresh Thai peppers, and I was like, ooh, I'm going to have Thai peppers again. And actually, I'm going to try my hand, remember, at gardening in the winter and in those boxes that I'm going to make. But I'm also going to bring in my sunlight, and I'm going to go ahead and start growing these over the winter, something to do. And, you know, I'll take you on that journey. But basically, all you do is you get some thread and a needle, like you're going to go sew up your hubby, if you have a hubby shirt. And this green part right here, I'm blind as a bat. Blind as a bat. You're going to put it through the green part here. And just slide it down. And I'm going to make it about to here. And then make my loop and hang it in a dark spot where the sun can't get it. Because these are much more prettier than these, don't you think? You know, you live and learn, right? Trial and error. That's all you can do. Unless you want to be a bookworm. And actually, you know, if you read all these books and stuff, you know, I have found that sometimes their advice isn't always the best advice. And so that's how you make organic bug spray and string peppers to dry to look beautiful and have seeds. Till next time. Steepin', 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 steepin'. Ooh, steepin'. Don't forget to add the tablespoon of dish soap and the tablespoon of oil. Oh, and I want to show you one more thing. Because okay, I got this bug spray. Yeah, I'm absent-minded sometimes. I meant to bring these upstairs for you. Because, like, you need a spray bottle, right? Yeah, any old spray bottle's gonna do. I have this handy-dandy thing here. This is what I use. But if you don't have one of these pumps, I'll tell you, this will work just as well, okay? But now if you got some toxic cleaners or something, don't dump that out and pour it in, because you're going to be defeating the whole purpose. But if you clean it out real good, I don't know if it leaches into the plastics. I don't know. But maybe we should just all try to stop buying that crap and just put them out of business. Wouldn't that be something? If we all just work together and stop buying all the crap, they'd stop selling the crap. Alrighty, folks. we'll end by looking at the corn. Actually, I haven't looked at it since it stopped raining and I put my little rung around it. Oh, it's starting to stand up all on its own. We got one little guy here that's still wanting to lean. Right here. Oh, the ground is just saturated. I mean, so saturated. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that up, I think, for a little while. But I am gonna take it down because see how it's all kind of squished over there. I don't want to leave it like that. My gosh, these have grown since I just pruned them. And they're growing crazy. God, they're beautiful, aren't they? You know what they kind of remind me of is those water lilies you see on the lakes. Ribbit. Bye-bye.